This is the plaintiff, Brittany Hughes. She says the defendant, her ex-boyfriend, borrowed money for a ring, and it turns out the ring was an engagement ring for another woman. What a scoundrel. She even helped him pick it out because he said it was for his mother on Mother's Day. All hell broke loose after that. God's gonna get him one day. Right now, she's suing him for the $4,368.64 she's owed. This is the defendant, Raymond Green Sutherland. He says the plaintiff bought him things while they were together, and now that they've split up, she's become vindictive. He doesn't owe her any money. They were having a good time together. Money was flowing back and forth. And now that she's mad at him, she's created this lawsuit out of thin air. He sees through it, and so will the judge. He's accused of a ring-ding-a-ling. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $1,500 for lost wages.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn in.
Thank you, Douglas. Brittany Hughes?
Yes.
You are suing Raymond Green Sutherland for $4,368.64, the cost of a ring and tickets that you paid off for him. Tell me what happened. You used to date him?
Yes.
How did you two meet?
We meet at the same. We work at the same job with the post office.
And you started dating?
Yes.
How long did you date?
We started officially dating in January, maybe
Okay.
early February.
How long were you dating before you broke up?
How long? We was dating since January, so all the way up to March.
Okay, so for 2 months you dated.
Correct.
All right, or a month. And
Yeah, right.
so what happens?
So as I was dating, he had got his car. It was a boot on his car for a reason of tickets not being paid. So I have I used my Discovery credit card.
And you paid his tickets?
No,
a guy you've been dating a month?
I paid the boot off his car.
You paid the boot off his car?
Yes, he had a boot on his car. He said he'll.
Yeah, I know he had a boot on his car. The
Yes.
part that I'm showing disbelief on is why are you paying it?
I was helping him to commute to work and to pick up his kids from
How's
the
the guy ever
babysitter.
going to learn? The guy's not going to learn to not ignore tickets if he
Right.
doesn't have to pay his own boot off.
Correct.
Yeah. All right, go on.
And so he told me that he'll pay it back. He helped me pay because.
Did he?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
He
Go ahead.
did not pay one dime of it. Mm-hmm. Correct.
And the amount you paid covered all those tickets he had been ignoring, correct? Because that's what you got to pay to get the boot off,
Yes.
plus whatever other
Yes,
service
ma'am.
charges. All right, so then what happened?
So then they came, they took the boot off. He has his car, and then his car got repossessed. And
Because he not only wasn't paying the government for his tickets, he also wasn't paying whoever was financing his car?
Your Honor,
Did your car get repossessed?
yeah, but it wasn't for me. 'Cause, I bought the car for somebody, and they wasn't paying the tickets. I mean, paying the fees and everything.
What somebody?
Well, I bought it off of my mechanic, and he kind
You
of
bought it off of your mechanic?
Yeah.
Okay, but when
Yeah,
you
and
buy
it was
a
in his-
car,
it
the
was in his
title,
name.
if somebody owes money, it's on the title. There's a lien on it.
Yeah, he told me he paid the lien off. He kind of
And
got
you
me.
never verified it?
Nah, I didn't do that. That's my fault.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, let's go on.
Okay.
So that was a waste of $657. Go ahead.
yeah. So then we had a fallout, and then
What was the fallout about?
he not me dealing with my insecurity and trust issues with him.
Because what?
Because I was felt like, because he's a womanizer. Look how he looks. So he always
I'm
been.
not impressed. I don't understand why you have to lose your
Well-
dignity just because he has a few muscles on his arm.
That was okay. And I
I'm very concerned about you.
And that's what that I thought he was cheating on me. So we had a little fallout. We didn't talk, but then we continued
What
to talk
did he
again.
do? Stop. You had a fallout over your insecurity. That's what you said. What
Right.
was it that made you have the falling out?
Him talking to other women and him
Oh,
possibly
okay.
cheating.
So it's not that you're hallucinating. It's
Right.
actually that he's talking to other women. What would he say when you confronted him on that?
He would just get mad. He was like, "There's no reason for you to have those securities. I'm always here. I'm always with you, but that don't mean anything."
Well, were you under the impression that you two were exclusive?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever say, I'm not dating anybody else? Are you dating anybody else? Did it actually come up or no?
Yes, I talked to him and talked about it because every time I expressed my feelings and how I would feel about it, he would get mad.
And he would say, there's nothing going on.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so tell me about the day you go jewelry shopping.
We went Mother's Day shopping. Day
For
for
who?
Mother's Day for my mother and his mother.
So you have a
also.
living mother. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And then I rewarded K Jewels and King's Plaza
Kay's Jewelers.
Joy's Jewels, yes.
Okay.
I was looking at for earrings for my mother.
Right.
And he was
how
looking.
much were the earrings you were looking for your mother?
The retail was $1,149, but since they had like the sales going on, I got it for $804.30.
$804. Very nice mothers. My children don't give me $800. All right. So and then
the manager, she was helping Raymond with picking out the 2 rings. There was 2 rings he was looking at.
What do you mean 2 rings?
You know, for his mother.
For his mother, he was buying his mother rings.
I was giving it for a gift for her. So I was
And
like,
you
all right.
have to pay for it?
Yep, I'm on my K's credit card. Correct.
Why?
It was for his mother. I know, you know, us females, we like to have rings, so...
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
very nice, you
I
know,
was
but
like,
here's
yeah,
the thing. She's not your mother. You have a
Right.
mother. She got a very nice $800 gift. How much was the cost of the rings he was looking for his mother?
The cost of the ring was $3,711.54.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
his mama gets the $3,400 that no one can afford because nobody has money in their pocket. This is all going to be on credit. Oh, I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today. Right? Okay.
But I buy my mother's
So
other
what?
things.
No, I think that's beautiful, but
Yeah.
he should buy his mother things. You see? You don't quite see the difference. I do. All right. So now tell me about the ring. What did the ring look like?
I have a picture if you would like to see
Yeah,
it.
I would like to see it. This
Yes, ma'am.
is the ring
Yes, ma'am.
that he told you he was buying for his mama?
Yes, ma'am.
You see this and you jump at the chance to put your credit on the line so he can obtain it because he says he's buying what is clearly an engagement ring for his mama. Did you think he was buying it for you?
No.
So
been
what
nice.
happened, sweetheart? This is one ring, and what's the other one?
It was 2 rings that he was looking at, but
Oh,
we
okay,
ended
but he
up-
chose one.
Yeah, we ended up going with that
So
one.
he chooses this one, and you think he's giving this to his mother.
'Cause we was gonna go
Nothing
down.
at all was lighting up in your head that this wasn't for his mother. Nothing. Nothing. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Nothing was lighting up in your head that this was not. All right, so what happens?
So let's fast forward.
How
And-
far forward are we fasting?
all the way to the same week. So I asked him can he drop me off to work? Because he was off that weekend because he had to go take care of the car, getting his car back that was repossessed. And then kind of found out he had an attitude about dropping me off in the morning time. So I said, all right, you know, forget it, I'll walk. So then he had a correction officer exam that same
I'm
day
sorry.
too.
By the way, he's driving your car,
Yes, he's
but he
driving.
can't drop you off in your car.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. Go on.
So he was texting me, telling me he was gonna get my keys, he was gonna bring it to my house or leave it in a mailbox. But then I called him and said I'll come and get it myself. So my brother dropped me off to his house. I drove off. I went home. I see a number that's in my call log, inside my car. He called the girl inside my car.
There's a girl?
The fiance.
There's a fiance? No!
Yeah. He calls her and
From your phone?
inside my car, cause it's a hands-free.
So there's a record of it.
Right, correct. So I was just curious. I'm like, I don't know this number because I know all my numbers out of my contact. I called her and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Do you know Raymond? She said, oh, yes, I'm his fiance. And then that would trigger that ring that was bought. He proposed to, that's the babysitter for his son.
The babysitter for
Yes.
his son. So did you say anything to her?
I told her everything, what was going on.
And what did she say?
She was mad and upset. And I'm zooming, going back to his house to see what's going on. Arguing. I'm mad. I'm blacking out. And while I have her on speakerphone, he's calling her at the same time while I'm by him in the streets.
Well, you're yelling at him.
Yes.
And what are you saying to him?
I was just saying, how can you do this?
Did you ask her? Well, how did you know whether that was the ring that you bought?
I asked her to send a picture.
And she did.
And she sent the picture.
Yeah. And let me see the picture.
Sure.
Are you ready? Because I'm coming. Oh my gosh. It's the same ring. Raymond, what happened?
Well, that ring was for Brittany, but you know, she started saying like hateful things, so you know, it was kind of pushing me away, saying that she wanted.
Why'd you tell her it was for your mama?
I mean, 'cause I wanted to surprise her, but you know.
You wanted to surprise her by making her pay for her own
I mean,
ring?
listen, we was looking at it together.
So you made
All
her
the way
buy
to
a
LMA.
ring
All
so
the way
that
to
you
me.
could surprise her with it that she would pay for. And by the way, making monthly payments. And then she made you angry, so you gave it to a different girl? Where'd that girl come from?
That was just my friend. That's it.
What?
You know, that was only my friend.
But if it's only your friend, why'd you get engaged to her to get married?
I don't know.
What were you doing? What's your answer, Raymond? Are you just an incredibly wretched individual who dates a girl, makes her pay for a ring for another girl? What do you think about that, Raymond?
It was a mistake. It was my fault.
What was a mistake?
Getting her to do that.
Getting her to do that being what? Getting her to buy a ring for the other girl?
It wasn't really intentionally. Wasn't for the other girl though.
Except for that's horse manure. Because you gave it to the other girl when you were still dating her. That's how you guys broke up, was that she discovered it. Are you still dating the other girl?
No.
Or she dump you?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. Okay, who's worse here? The dude for just being evil, for buying the ring and making her pay for it, saying it's for the mother and it's for the fiance, or her for just being stupid? What do you say?
I'd say him for being a jerk.
Okay, what do you say?
Him for being a jerk for sure.
Okay, well, let's go to a guy. What do you say?
He's horrible, but she's pretty dumb. Like,
Is this predictable? Is there a woman here who thinks that the woman is worse? Is there a dude here who thinks that the guy is worse? Wow. Okay, there it is, folks. Going inside the courtroom.
No, she didn't dump me.
You dumped her?
You know, I mean, I have a moral, man.
Where's the ring? You heard me just fine. Where's the ring?
I still have it.
Do you have it on you?
No,
How come?
I forgot about it when I left this morning.
Oh, by the way, what's your defense on the tickets?
She paid for those. I didn't even ask her to pay those.
How would she know you had them if you didn't mention them to her?
Cause she saw the boot on my car when she came early in the morning. Like I called her.
How would she know how much it was if you didn't tell her how much it was?
I told her how much it was though, but I
and
didn't.
then what? She surprised you by paying for it?
No, she said, "Oh, I'll pay for them for you."
And you don't think you have to pay her back? Why?
She didn't ask me to pay her back.
You mean what? That was a gift? Is that what you're saying? That it was a gift at the time?
No, and that's what I thought. I thought she was doing it because we was in a relationship. So
You're a complete user of a nice young lady, and there's a place reserved in hell for you. Now, you have a countersuit against her for lost wages. Tell me about that.
I had to call out of work, and my job don't want me to call out.
Today?
Yeah,
So you're suing her for $1,500? That's what you make a day at the post office?
yeah, because I'm on the overtime list.
So you make $1,500 a day?
Well, I make about 600, 700 a day.
So why are you suing for $1,500?
Because I had to call out yesterday and today.
Why did you have to call it yesterday?
Because I had to take care of some business.
But she has to pay for that? Because you had to take care of some business? Listen to me, Raymond. You know what you're going to do? We're going to take you back to your house, and you're going to hand over the ring. Do you understand me?
Okay.
And then we're going to see if Kay will accept a return of the ring. They're still going to charge you something. And whatever it is they charge is going to be on you. You got it?
Okay.
Plus the tickets. On your counterclaim, how do you think I'm going to rule, Raymond? 0, which is exactly how much morality you have in those muscles.
Well, the defendant's coming out of the courtroom. Raymond, you know what just happened?
Yeah, I know.
You just had the book thrown at you by the judge. You know that.
Yeah, I know, man. Messed up.
So how do you feel right now? I mean, this has got to be embarrassing for you. I mean, this doesn't make you look good at all. And the whole country's seeing this.
I feel bad, but you know, it's life. Things happen. All right. And
You think you've learned anything from this?
yeah, I did. You know, I mean, just can't treat people like that. Exactly.
God, I hope you have learned that. All right, thank you very much. You got to sign a few documents out there. Ms. Hughes, I mean, I gather this is long over between the two of you.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes.
The judge wasn't too happy with you either.
Right.
You got to wake up and learn a few things,
Yes,
right?
you know, I'm still young, and this is a lesson learned for me. I just got to take care of me and my daughter, and that's it.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
nice day. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, so got a little update here. So the defendant returned the ring to the plaintiff. Plaintiff then took the ring to the jewelry store. The jewelry store gave her a refund, and hopefully they will live happily ever after if she doesn't do anything like this again and he doesn't either. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case in the way into the courtroom right now.